To our fans and supporters everywhere, this week has felt like a century. We came to Florida with the plan for our club to train and get better and prepare for the season. Obviously, the events of the week had other ideas, and rightfully so, the league has taken an abundance of precaution to make sure that we're safe and all the players across the entire league are safe. It is basically taken everything that we planned to do and said, hey, it's just not that important right now. And we support the league because we're trying to keep people safe, our people, and of course you, the fans, who eventually we want to see at Audi Field and Segra and at the Soccerplex to come to our games. As far as we're concerned on the content side, that has also meant some tough decisions. Do we proceed with what we have? Do we try to come up with new things, or do we just lay low and pass along what the guidance is from the league and kind of what's going on? And to be honest, there's been a lot of tough conversations, and I'm not sure that we've come up with the perfect answer, because there is no perfect answer. This is all unprecedented. With that said, I wanted to give you a little bit of an update of what our plan is moving forward. And first and foremost, that is going to be to pass along as many updates as we can from the league when we get them, because we want to let you know as soon as we know what's going on. When are we going to actually be able to start training again? When are we going to be able to play games? We're following every health precaution that we can, and we're going to follow the league. And first and foremost, these accounts are going to be to spread that information and make sure that everybody knows what's going on in a safe and effective manner. But we also know that you're cooped up in your house right now, and you probably really want some stuff to watch on your phone. So we're going to try to make sure that that's happening too. The good news is we shot a lot of content before we left for Florida. The Motivation Mondays and the When I Made It's and all those series that we've launched in the last 6 weeks or so, we have a lot of those that we can still put out. So every Monday and Thursday you'll get those. And we have some other ideas too that we're going to continue to push out, and we're going to try to make it so that as you're pining for the sport that you love and the players that you love and the club that you love, that you have something to keep you occupied as much as we possibly can, while also being cognizant that there's a lot going on in the world around us that we want to be able to follow along and strike the right tone with as well. So with that said, a lot of it's going to be your usual Instagram content, but we're going to have some dips into the archives, into old games, and we might even put out a Catch the Spirit or two. We're going to be obviously super cautious in how we record those, whether we just do one-on-one interviews with safe social distancing, or maybe even some phone calls once we get back to Maryland and we're recording from our respective houses. But we're going to find ways to keep pushing things out that allows you, our fans, to stay connected to our club, because ultimately, once we all do the safe things and follow the recommendations from the CDC and all of our local health officials and help mitigate this as a community, as the family that we all are, we're going to get back on the field. And until then, we're here for you. We want you to stay safe, and we continue to appreciate your support.